Hello, welcome to another session in mathematics. In this session, we'll study percentage. But before we do that, let us take a review of our previous lesson. Welcome back. Previously, we talked about percentage, and we took the introductory part of percentage and what we call percentage increase and percentage decrease. But in today's lesson, we'll be looking at percentage gain and loss, and then percentage error. Okay, so let us quickly start with percentage gain. Okay, when we talk about percentage gain, we talk of the difference between a selling price and a cost price. Okay, the difference that exists between selling price and a cost price of a particular commodity is what we call the percentage gain. For instance, if someone buys a good at $20 C and sells it at $30 C, then the difference between the selling price and the cost price is what we call gain. Okay, then if the purchase price, which is the cost price, is higher than the selling price, then we call that percentage loss. So in business, you either make gain or you make loss. So now the gain and the loss has percentage. Now the percentage of this gain or loss is what we'll be looking at this moment. Okay, so let us start with gain. The word gain is given to be selling price minus cost price. Okay, selling price minus cost price, just like I illustrated here. Then the percentage gain or gain percentage would then be equal to selling price minus cost price all over cost price times 100%. Okay, so that will give us gain all over cost price times 100%, since selling price minus cost price is equal to gain. So that means we have our gain percentage to be equal to gain all over cost price times 100/1. Okay, then for percentage loss, loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, cost price minus selling price. Then loss percentage or percentage loss is equal to cost price minus selling price all over cost price times 100%. Okay, so that gives us that loss percentage is equal to loss all over cost price times 100%. Do we understand? Okay, so given these two formulas, let us then solve some problems. Question number 1: a man bought a car for $60,000 and sold it at $82,000. What is his gain? He bought a car at $64,000 and sold it at $84,000. So what is his percentage gain? Okay, solution. Let us start. We are looking at the percentage of the gain. We are looking at the percentage of the gain he made. Okay, for cost price, that is the price he bought the car, is what? $64,000. Is that correct? Then the selling price from the question is $82,000. So that means that his gain is equal to 82,000 minus 64,000. What do we have? We have $18,000 18,000 US dollars. Fine. Now that is the gain. So we are looking at what the percentage gain, and that will give us a percentage gain to be equal to gain over what cost price. Let's go back. He said it's gain over what cost price times 100%. So we have our gain to be what 18,000 all over cost price. Our cost price is 64,000 times what 100%. Do you understand? So 18,000 divided by 64,000 times 100% will give us what 28.13%. 28.13%. Okay, let's take one more example. A businessman lost 30% by selling an article at $280 US. Okay, what is his loss? And then B, how much did he buy the article? We're looking at how much he bought the article and then the loss he made. Okay, so let us start. Our selling price is equal to 100 minus 30 all over 100. We assume that the selling price is 100. So by that assumption, we have 100 minus what 30 all over what 100. Do you understand? So our selling price is then this, and that will give us 70 over 100. Is that correct? Why our cost price is 100%. Our cost price is 100%. So it means that 70%, which is this, is then equal to what 280 US dollars. This 280 US dollars here on the question. Okay, now we are told that he sold an article at 280 US dollars and then he lost 30% of what his income. That is to say that he sold 70% of the goods at 280 US dollars. He sold 70% of the goods at 280 US dollars. Okay, so to determine the value of 1%, we then have that 1% is equal to 280 over 70, such that 70 times 1% will still give us this 70%. Okay, so we then have that 100% is then equal to 280, okay, which is this, over 70, which is this now, times 100 over 1. Okay, so if we multiply this, we then get the 100% of what we are looking for, and 280 divided by 70 times 100 over 1 will give us 400 US dollars. 400 US dollars. Okay, so that is to say that the cost price, which is our CP, is what 400. Now we're looking at what US dollars. 400 US dollars. Then his loss now is equal to 400 minus 280 from the question, and that will give us 120 US dollars. So his loss is 120 US dollars. Okay, we have percentage error. Percentage error. Okay, percentage error is giving us error all over actual or true value times 100%. Okay, that's the formula we'll be using under the percentage error. So let's take an example. We have a question on the board. A lady gave her age as 24 years instead of 28 years. What is the percentage error? What is the percentage error? Okay, I told us that the formula we use is what? Error all over actual value times 100%. So the error is equal to 28 minus what? 24, which is 4. Is that correct? Because the actual age is what? Is 28 years. Do we understand? So the percentage error will then be equal to 4 over what? Actual age, which is 28 times 100%. Okay, now what would that give us? We'll have 14.2857%. approximately we have 14.29%. Okay, let's take one more example. Question number 2. A string is 4 meters long. A boy measured it to be greater than 4 meters with a percentage error of 1.25. Calculate the length of the string obtained by the boy. Solution. Okay, remember percentage error is equal to error all over actual value times 100%. Is that correct? So let's x be the measurement of the length of string obtained by the boy. Let it be the measurement of the length of the string obtained by the boy. If x is the measurement, then we'll have 1.25 over 100 to be equal to x minus 4 all over 4. Do you know what we did? Now the actual meter or the actual length of the string is 4. Okay, and we are told that this young man measured it to be greater than 4. Okay, to be greater than 4. So we then have x minus 4. That is now what will give us what? The percentage error. Okay, x minus 4. X is the measurement he got. So the measurement he got minus 4, which is the actual measurement or the actual length, will then give us the error all over the actual what? Value. Do we understand? So looking at that now, it means that 1.25, which is the percentage error over 100, will give us this. Remember, 1.2 over 100 is just a 1.25 percentage. Okay, so by cross multiplying, we have that 1.25 times 4 is equal to 1.25 times 4 is equal to 100 into x minus 4 is equal to 100 into x minus 4. Okay, then 1.25 times 4 will give us what? 5.00. 100 times x will give us 100x. 100 times minus 4 will give us minus what? 400. Is that correct? So we then have that okay, at this point we have that this 100x crossing over becomes minus 100x will then be equal to minus 400. This minus 5 crossing over becomes minus 5. So minus 100x will give us minus 405. We divide through by minus 1, and this minus 1 will cancel this minus. We then have that 100x is equal to 405. X is equal to 405 divided by 100, and that will give us what? 4.05, and that's the value of what? X, which is the wrong measurement that the young man made. Okay, so far we've been able to cover percentage gain and percentage loss, and we've been able to cover percentage error too. So to refresh your memory on what we've done so far, kindly provide the answer to the following questions on the screen. Welcome back. We'll stop here for today. So do well to use the lesson note on the platform for better understanding and information on what we've just done today, and feel free to leave a comment on the comment section. Till meet again in our next class, stay safe. Bye.